Good morning, ladies and gentlemen and families out there. Welcome back to the American Family Survival Channel Network and American Family Survival Store. My name is Jeffrey Snipes, and I'm glad to be with you today to tell you our updates and what we have going on. Some stuff in the news that I thought everybody should hear about. The first thing that I found very interesting is there's a study that came out yesterday that selenium may stop Zika birth defects. The dietary trace mineral selenium may reduce severe birth defects caused by Zika, a recent University of North Carolina study revealed. The study, which was released in July but received scant media attention, says that Zika mimics a genetic disease known as PCCA by lowering selenium proteins known as selenoproteins. This research strongly suggests that selenium, a dietary trace mineral with a proven ability to improve clinical outcomes in HIV, AIDS, and several other viral diseases, could also be useful in reducing the risk of a neurological disorder and fetal abnormalities that are caused by Zika virus, including microcephaly, a birth defect characterized by small head size. Cell biologists Ethan Will Taylor and Jan A. Ruziga stated low dietary selenium status could be a risk factor for Zika-related neurological and fetal abnormalities experienced by pregnant women. This research suggests that Zika virus may use a known genetic mechanism called antisense to block production of some of the same human selenoproteins that are lost due to the genetic defect of PCCA. The authors added that SEPP, an essential selenium carrier protein, helps the body's detoxification of mercury, which is also known to cause birth defects, especially in Zika-stricken Brazil, where high levels of mercury are found in food and water. But Zika has already spread outside Brazil, as we all know. Florida officials announced a new Zika case near Tampa Bay on Tuesday, which is nearly 300 miles from where the first domestic case was reported near Miami. Mosquitoes are spreading the virus across Florida. Florida Governor Rick Scott said the State Department of Health has begun door-to-door outreach in Pinellas County, testing individuals to find other cases. Reuters reported Pinellas County is home to St. Petersburg, Clearwater, and a number of Gulf Coast beaches that are popular tourist destinations. Health officials have also warned that Zika could spread across the Gulf of Mexico. The possibility of transmission in Gulf states such as Louisiana and Texas will likely fuel concerns that the virus could spread across the continental United States, even though officials have played down such an outcome, Reuters revealed. And this was an article written by Kit Daniels over at InfoWars. Okay, and next in the news, we have the National Vaccine Information Center Advocacy Portal, nvic.org and nvicadvocacy.org. This in conjunction with a report that came in that flu vaccine injury and death claims have increased in 2016. Vaccine injury claims expected to increase in 2016, Federal Advisory Committee update. And adults, not children, get most vaccine injury compensation awards. The estimated 1,000 claims that the VICP anticipates being filed in 2016 are projected to cost $224 million. Injuries from some adult vaccines not compensated under the 1986 law. The only adult vaccine injury claims that can be compensated by the Vaccine Injury Court are for injuries caused by vaccines recommended by the CDC for universal use by children. Some vaccine injured adults can sue vaccine manufacturers. Obviously, in effect, unlike the legal requirement under the 1986 law that shields vaccine manufacturers from civil liability for government-recommended vaccines for children that are also used by adults, vaccine injuries sustained by adults from vaccines used exclusively by adults like shingles and Pneumovax 23 vaccines can pursue civil lawsuits against vaccine manufacturers and negligent physicians. Adults targeted for the most vaccination. The Zika vaccine is built